just hit the ground KO. Do you guys want to just kill him where he stands, or do you want to do something else?
He's passed out. Give me my axes. Feed him to the spiders. Let's go.
I steal his wand at the very least, whether he's conscious or not, because whatever.
Give me my axes. I just drop the short swords and go right over and pick them up.
Oh, was that a follow?
Oh, welcome to
Rub-a-dub.
Oh,
Hi, Brogek.
Grab a dub.
All right, so he hits the ground, and at this point, the Quaggoth is gonna make his his will save.
Yeah, how's the Quaggoth doing over there? He brewing?
Did he lose it? Let's find out.
Scarabdub.
Sacradub?
He's good.
Oh.
Darindel manages to keep himself together and backs off the moment that drow hits the ground KO. Right? Topsy will he'll also grab Topsy. So basically what's gonna happen is Darindel is
we got another follow.
Did we? Weeper.
Yep.
Thank you, Protein. Alright, so here's what happens. Darindel, the drow hits the ground. Darindel grabs Topsy and like everybody's gonna back out. They've got their weapons ready. But Shore is KO.
Okay, so do we kill him now, or do we interrogate him, or do we extort him? What are we gonna do? Because he's down. It
would be really nice if you could bring your friend back to life because he's currently dying.
Oh yeah. Hey, that guy that's bleeding out. Let's put some potions in him. Let's get his potions to make him.
You have the potions. They're in your inventory.
How much healing would a woodchuck healing if a woodchuck could chuck healing?
I dump potions down Glossy's throat.
Okay, so one potion is gonna be what? 1d8 plus 1 for a normal potion of healing?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds right.
Get back here.
Okay, that's not bad.
Alright, so
yeah.
You'll recover those 7 hit points. So Dan, you drop to one knee and you start pouring this fucking potion down your bard's throat.
Come back to life, my gnome cousin! I mean...
Cousin?
Sort of. I mean,
Moving along.
I come from a gnome family, sort of. I was adopted by gnome. Look, I identify as gnome, okay? I mean, I know...
Glossy gives you a big hug.
Aww.
I love you, too.
Thank you, cousin.
You can hear the tone of a you can hear the
And
curious...
he looks over, oh.
You can hear the curious tones of
You guys kept him alive.
muffledly coming up from underneath the pillows.
Oh, he gets the biggest hug.
Stool is alive. Yeah.
Sweet. See? That guy was mean, wasn't he?
Ow.
He took a bite out of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Getting to the surface is going to be hard, but we're going to get through it together.
Okay, wait. So what do we do with our we knocked him out. What do we do?
We'll tie him the fuck up first.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna start taking pillows and ripping them apart and using the lining to like wrap up his arms and then mend.
Does anybody have survival?
He's got fixed pillows that are just wrapped around his arms.
Sorry,
Roll
this
me
guy's
survival.
obsessed with pillows. What did you say, Squeegee?
Roll me survival, Dan.
Oh, okay, I can do that. I mean, I'm going to be less good at that than my original plan, but okay. 13! Yeah!
Did you hear this, Squeegee?
All right.
Thank you, Lady A.
You got a 13? All right, so he's tied up.
To hear this.
I need to hear this, Squeegee.
So he's tied up.
Are you going to do this for Lady A?
Not in the middle of the gameplay, I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the end.
Okay. I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
All right.
A little disappointed.
Okay.
All right, so we've got one tied up, unconscious Shure. What do you do with him?
Can we beat the crap out of him until he's unconscious because of
damage?
Damage, so that he can't like jump up and like start swinging?
He can't actually.
He's
but yeah,
tied
if you
up
want to, go
anyways,
ahead.
right?
Yeah, but
mechanically,
I want to beat the
he's
crap out of him anyway, so that
totally.
like maybe if we break his legs.
That's an idea. You know what? While they're deciding what exactly to do with him, I mean,
while you two, I am not a part of this discussion. I want to get out of here. I don't give a shit what we do with the drow. I think we should leave him here. He's fucking unconscious. What is he gonna do?
Hey, how far away is Asha? Because she didn't like him, right?
I'm gonna be using mending to mend crossbow bolts, though.
Okay.
And passing them back out to the respective people who wasted them.
Okay.
How far away is Asha, as far as we know?
You have no idea.
Yeah, we don't know where Asha is. We know that she cleared out the stalactite, except for this guy. I pointed, sure.
She did warn you that she might not have the authority to tell everybody to leave.
Yeah, no, I know that. I accept that.
Okay.
I steal his fancy wand, by the way.
Yep, I heard you.
Yeah.
There's also a chest in here.
Yeah, we should totally check out the chest.
Yeah.
We should search it for traps. That's an investigation check, isn't it, Grant?
Yes,
wow.
it is.
What the fuck am I saying?
That is an investigation check.
I'll investigate.
Send the rogue over there. Or I can kick it again.
You could kick it again. I investigated it. I got a 10, so and I would use a luck point, but I've got nothing left.
Would Jim Jar be able to get into it?
Would Jim Jar be able to get into it? Oh, that's the wrong.
Or
Jim Jar.
He's shifty and roguelike.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Jim Jar has assured me he can get his hands on anything.
Can somebody
so yes.
please take a note of how many NPCs were in this room when Shore dropped? I want a body count of everybody who was present when Shore dropped. Just
like
make a
5 or
note.
6,
Write it down. Like, actually physically write it down somewhere, please.
Okay.
The investigation check.
3.
Jim Jar will, if asked, like, Jim Jar will, like, you kidding me?
There was 5 NPCs.
Jim Jar will, don't count stool in that.
Oh, well, I didn't actually. I don't think.
So Jim Jar will he'll walk up to the chest and he'll crack his knuckles. He says, "Bitch, please, I got this."
Sareth
I hope he rolls like a 2.
I know, right?
I would laugh my ass off.
Fucking hilarious.
If you're not counting stool, it's only 5, Dojel.
Okay.
Are Topsy and Turvy both down there?
No.
No, just one of them. We didn't get the full pair.
So it's just Darendil, Sareth,
It's
Turvy,
5. Yeah, it's 5.
and Bapito. That's 4.
It's 5. Dojel is still counting stool, even though he's been told not to.
Bapito, Topsy, Darendil, Sereth.
And Prince Darendil.
I said Darendil.
He said that.
Bapito.
Darendil,
Oh,
Sereth,
look at that.
Bapito, and Topsy.
Dojel
That's
just
4.
wrote down Sereth twice. Yeah, but if
Yeah,
if you look at the initiative counter, there's 5. Oh, I might be counting Shore, so it might be.
You're
just
counting Shore.
Yeah, not
so it's
Shore
4.
doesn't count. Shore doesn't count.
Come on. Let's learn how to count, people.
All right, so Jim
Look,
Jar.
I had to take geometry twice, and as you can tell, most people are made out of shapes, so I am not good at that kind of math.
And they say women bicker.
So, Jim Jar will crack his knuckles. He'll sit down at the chest and he'll give it a good he'll knock on it. He'll sniff it. He says, "Oh yeah, this sucker's trapped." Do you mind if I No, nobody, no protest.
I'm assuming there's nothing. I mean, I got what I need. We're good.
All right, and so he will.
As long as you guys
Go
aren't
ahead. There
missing
might be
stuff.
more healing potions in there. I apparently need them frequently.
So he says, "Why don't y'all just take a step back here? Just
Yeah.
clear away from the chest, right?" And then he reaches in with you don't know where he picked up these thieves' tools, by the way, but he produces a pair of thieves' tools, and he will kind of like lean down and do a little jiggity with it, and then he pop and he says, "Bingo," and then he'll pull the lock off and he'll just toss it casually aside, and then he'll step us away from the chest, right, and he'll pull out his short sword and he'll open it. Right? He'll open it, and a little dart comes flying forward from the front of the chest where nobody is standing in front of, and plugs into something, right? And twang! And inside of that chest, you guys will have you guys will find.
Hey, the mouse cursor is over your face.
Oh, me?
It's like right where your nose is too.
There we go. All right, so we're gonna put this right here. So you guys will find, since I think Plutofer is the one taking the notes on the loot.
Yes.
Another drow's worth of personal items and clothing, including a small purse containing 20 gold pieces.
Ooh.
A black velvet mask stitched with silver thread in a spiderweb pattern. A set of bone dice engraved with elvish characters.
Cool.
A small black velvet bag containing a spider-shaped onyx brooch.
Oh, hold on. Onyx-shaped. Onyx.
And a flask of a flask of very strong-smelling, syrupy blue liquor? Question mark?
What happens if I take a sip of the liquor?
Do you take a sip of the liquor?
I fucking take a sip of the liquor. Are you kidding me? I haven't had liquor in like days.
A long time.
Roll 1d4.
Oh God, why am I rolling 1d4?
Four hours of being so drunk you're poisoned.
Fuck yeah! Well, actually, as a dwarf, how poisoned am I? If I have my little advantage against saving throws on poisons and stuff.
There's
Resistance to poison damage.
There's no saving throw.
Okay.
It's 1d4 hours of the poisoned condition.
Well, I didn't know if it's like, you know, how ridiculously drunk am I? Am I ridiculous or do I manage it? Because I am an alcoholic.
It's disadvantage on all of your saving throws. All of your actions. All of your d20 rolls have disadvantage. You're not like debilitated or dumb, but you are a little like, this is the strongest alcohol you have ever encountered in your life.
Whoa! Let's get out of here! And this flask is now in my pouch. And
I'll have you know the last time you were drunk in one of my games, you walked away with a cannibalism addiction. All right, just letting you know.
That's because I didn't ask for that drunkenness. This drunkenness I bequeathed upon myself. So
yes. Okay, so do you guys want to leave Shure here? Do you want to kill him?
So I'm still not 100% on what exactly happened with Asha.
Did I successfully tie him up?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was your question?
What happened with Asha is that Dan isn't allowed to have social interaction with people anymore, and she basically got all these people out of the way so that we could get all our gear back. She told us there's 3 ways to get out of here. We can either cut our way through the spider webs and fight spiders. No.
Okay.
We can either go down the waterfall that we saw. Obviously, that's, deadly as well. And then there's a lift. But obviously, there's going to be drow guards in the lift.
Because lift, fast, convenient, therefore guards.
That's going to be the fastest way to the surface.
And let's face it, we're getting our asses kicked. We're still
mostly
alive.
me. Mostly me.
I know, but we're all still alive. We're all getting worn down too. Like we either need to stop and rest, or
I'm sorry I tossed Stool to you. By the way,
yeah,
that was kind of my bad, and I was trying to get him away, but I realize now that I'm a little bit harder to. Yeah, I know you flew, wasn't it?
I can fly.
But sorry about that, and it won't happen again. I'll just hold on.
Wait till you can fly. And
although, good job hiding him under the pillows.
Yeah.
Quick thinking right there.
Yeah.
How did you get him to stay quiet?
I'm gonna make more loot bags out of those pillows.
So what do you do?
I think we should make a stool bag out of those pillows.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like I can take a couple of the borders and mend them together so that I end up with a backpack.
Let's make like a baby harness for Stool, and I'll wear it on the front of my armor. It'll be great.
And and while you're doing that, I'm gonna sleep because
I think that'll make Stool your like breastplate, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, so it will take you half an hour to declare a rest, short rest, and it'll take, an hour to short rest.
I wouldn't get anything back from a short rest.
You guys don't have the time for that. You're trying to break out, taking advantage of a very, very specific event here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I regret wasting a spell. Can you identify this thing, though?
Let's see. I could in about 8 hours.
Oh, you can't ritual it?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, because we got 10 minutes, I think, so.
Yeah?
Right? We got 10 minutes. Does anybody mind 10 minutes?
That's feel like an eternity.
It will, but this could potentially, if he's carrying it around, it could potentially be very useful to us. Or it could potentially be not useful at all, but we wanted it. But,
You're talking about the wand, right?
Yes, I'm talking about the wand. Well, I thought it was a
How long do you think this drow is going to stay unconscious for?
We can just keep
how long can you
until
beat his head in for?
Yeah, see? As long as we want. Like,
Darendil says he'll be out for a few months if you want him to.
You can knock him out for a few months specifically? That's really cool.
He says, I can be ever vigilant when told to keep somebody from waking up for more than 5 seconds at a time, yes.
I kind of like this attitude.
Yeah,
that sounds good to me.
Yeah, knock him out for a few months. I hope later in his life I run into him so he can tell me about how he was knocked out for a few months by you. Like I wouldn't even mind being.
Are you gonna do the ID? during those 10 minutes, I'm still waiting on a call what the hell we're going to do with this drow.
I think we're going to knock him out.
Chat did have a very good point. This is Ilvara's favorite. She might take it personally if you kill him.
Yeah.
She might take it personally if we knock him out.
Yeah,
She's going to take it personally because
we came
down here and took our stuff back. She's going to take it personally because we escaped. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
I got beef with killing an unconscious man, but if I walk up the rope ladder and don't come back down and he doesn't come back up, I'm not gonna say anything.
All right, so Katana's gonna start.
Hang on a second.
Go ahead.
How big is the chest? Like, is it possible to stuff him in there? I mean, he's a drow. He's an elf, so he's all lithe and limber.
In his chest or in her chest?
In Ilvara's chest. Let's leave her a fucking present. Oh my god.
She opens it up looking for our stuff and finds her stuff instead. That's right. He's her stuff.
Yes, I would like to tie up the drow and put him in Ilvara's.
That can be done. That can be done during the 10 minutes during which.
That what's his face tossed to the side. We're gonna lock him there. I'm gonna pick up the lock that Jim Jar tossed to the side.
All right.
Didn't Ilvara's have a lock on it?
I just realized I can probably rearm the trap, can't I? By using I can put the
can't. Jim Jar can.
No, but I can put the bolt back in, mend it, and then just close the lid.
That's not how it works at all. But to reset a trap.
That's not how it works. But Jim Jar will be able to.
But magic.
But magic. So as the party continues, as the party breaks into fairly amusing but off-panel bickering about how to reset the trap, Glossy.
Yes.
Crafted by the drow, this slim black wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to cause a small glob of viscous material to launch from the tip at one creature within 60 feet of you. This will require a ranged attack roll against the target with a bonus equal to your spellcasting modifier or your intelligence modifier if you don't have a spellcasting ability, plus your proficiency bonus. On a hit, the glob expends and dries on the target, which is restrained for 1 hour. After that time, the viscous material cracks and falls away. Applying a point or more of alcohol to the restrained creature dissolves the glob instantly, as does the application of an oil of etherealness or universal solvent. The glob also dissolves instantly if exposed to sunlight. No other non-magical process can remove the viscous material until it deteriorates on its own. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at midnight. If you expend the wand's last charge, there is a small chance that the wand will melt into harmless slime and be destroyed. It is called a wand of viscid globs, and it is destroyed if exposed to sunlight for 1 hour without interruption.
Do you mind if I have that, or
it is a rare wand, and I do not know what attunement means, but it requires attunement.
Oh, attunement means you need to spend a short rest examining it and playing with it.
And then you can only be attuned to 3 items at a time.
3 things at once, and only one person can be attuned to any specific thing at any given time.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh.
So that is the wand of viscid globs.
The wand of viscid globs.
Do you want it or do I want it?
Well, I can make fun of things right now, and you're pretty much worthless except for the...
See? There's that. I'm worthless.
No. Except for the minor illusions and the... Son of a bitch, I should have put a minor illusion over the little fucker. Anyway.
Yeah, I thought about doing that too, but I was busy using crossbow bolts.
Exactly.
If Stool was by you while you were having this discussion, Stool would want to know what a son of a bitch was. But Stool is with Katana upstairs right now.
But he doesn't know what a son of a... Well, he doesn't know that he's being referenced as a son of a bitch.
He doesn't know what a little fucker is either, but he'll find out.
I'm leaving these two bicker.
All right, so you guys pack Shura in...
a little thing up a woman's...
Yeah, no. You need to stop talking, Matt.
Yeah, I probably do.
Because it's not necessarily a woman's. Anyway.
Oh, you're right. I was being sexist. My bad. I apologize to all the women out there.
I don't know.
No, you should apologize to the men.
Oh, yeah. That's because I was leaving them
I just want to get out of the Underdark.
Anyway.
Okay, so we are moving ourselves back down to the corner.
I just want to get out of the Underdark, and nobody will let me leave.
You should... How many charges were left in there? Because that's another thing that I learned.
Roll. I think there were 7 charges remaining.
Yeah, because he didn't use the thing at all, like an idiot. Because he was wailing on us with axes, like a dumbass.
Man.
I know, it almost killed somebody, too.
Redacted!
So...
Appropriate.
Can we afford to attune it right now?
You do not have the time to take a short rest right now without the drow, because basically the problem is the only reason you're able to get this far, exploring is because the drow are currently occupied in the background. There's a whole bunch of drow that are just not getting involved here because they're fighting off demons.
Okay.
So if you don't if you want to let them regroup for an hour, sure, you could do that.
Let's GTFO then.
And the party has yet to decide whether or not you want to take the pool, the lift, which is going to involve more combat, and you don't know how hefty that combat is going to be, or or if you want to
the spiders,
or if you want to just jump down. Looking down there, you've seen, because the waterfall. The waterfall actually goes through the web. Okay, so the waterfall went through the web, and you can see down. It's a pretty hefty fall. There is enough water for it to stop you from dying when you hit the water's surface, right?
Okay,
So
I would like to point
though.
out 2 of these 3 options involve going down. We want to go up.
There are no options that involve going up.
The lift.
The lift
it's
does not go up.
Lifts
the lift goes
automatically
down.
go up. Lifting up. That's what you do
Right,
with lift.
it lifts up from the floor to here.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
The problem is that you guys don't know how to get to the surface through the Underdark, and nobody else seems to either. It's not very easy to do.
Have you ever heard of the Hobbit that went on an adventure, or the Halfling that went on an adventure?
Yeah, he didn't get stuck as a slave to drow.
No, but he did end up in an evil elf empire type situation, and he managed to hijack a bunch of barrels with his buddies, which we've got a bunch of buddies.
Yeah, he also hasn't had an invisibility ring. Well, not at that point, but still. Oh, was it at that point?
Yeah, I mean, they're getting distracted by demons. We might as well be invisible, right?
Fair enough. Okay, so what do you guys think? Water, where we're going to be falling for an undetermined amount of time?
Yeah.
Or...
Hang on a second. The bat can fly down parallel to the waterfall and determine its length, can't it?
Yes.
So we could find out how far down that waterfall is. And, I mean, if it's, a certain length, then yeah, we'll certainly die if we try going down it. But
since this was an outpost, if there's other outposts...
There has to be other outposts. And you know what that tells you is down means further towards Drow Empire.
And there's also worse things than Drow.
Which means we're actually fairly close to the surface, relatively speaking. But we can't go up because they didn't build that function in, apparently. Because they don't want to go up for some reason. I don't know.
It's a slave trading outpost. Why would you keep your slaves right next to a tunnel that leads to their home?
Why would you keep the slave pens in a place that didn't have ready access to where you were getting your slaves from?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
Which means they thought we were special slaves.
So go down or go up?
Worth it.
Now,
no, up is not an option. We don't have that.
Your options are down by lift, which is likely to be guarded, or down by waterfall, which isn't guarded.
Or down through spider webs, which is...
I say waterfall.
I'd like to point out there is the 4th option, which hasn't been mentioned, which is that we can try striking a deal with the demons coming up and try and get them to give us a lift either down or up.
Well, that's true.
I'm not going to say anything, but Tana would tell you that was a stupid idea.
I'm not saying it was a good idea. I'm just saying it's out there.
Now, the problem is that making a deal with demons is a terrible idea. If they were devils, it might work out.
Like I said, it's our last resort type thing.
No. Last resort is...
Okay, it's after the last resort type thing. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
These are all last resort options.
I'm just saying that Matt has a habit of somehow dealing with
Someone's just like, and there we go, demon time.
Although at least this time I'll be the one talking. All right. So, what do you think, Stool? You want to go swimming? You want to play with some animals, or do you want to play with some more drow?
Did you guys actually come up with a rope ladder to come talk with me?
Everybody is regrouping at this point.
Yeah, we dragged the asshole up and
stuffed him in the chest.
We stuffed him into her chest because that's hilarious payback.
And then put a lock on it because
naturally we don't want him getting out.
Insured him.
Oh.
I'm giving you disadvantage on your next roll, Carpe Diem.
I quit the campaign.
I'm giving you disadvantage on your next roll, Carpe Diem. All right. That was bad.
If you give him disadvantage, you have to give me disadvantage too, because that was awesome.
I will gladly give you disadvantage.
Yeah,
on your
don't
next
ask
roll,
for
Matt.
these
Thank
things,
you.
Matt.
Now that you volunteered, that's the thing. So, all right. So,
I'm just trying to show solidarity, like Brofist.
okay. So
that does not work in D&D.
your options are down by water, down by lift. Down by water, down by lift, or through the spider webs. We know you don't want to go through the spider webs, right? You asked.
I'm gonna go waterfall.
Okay, and your vote is waterfall.
Yeah.
You
as
asked-
much as I don't think our group is combat ready to take a lift and have to deal with more drow.
You know what? Why don't we wake up the asshole and ask him where the lift goes?
You know where the lift goes because
We
Asha
know it
told
goes
you
down.
it goes
yeah,
to the
that's
floor.
the problem.
Well, yeah, but down doesn't help because we don't know where it ends.
On the bright side, we could pull a Matrix. I think it's the Matrix, right? Where they like hide in the roof of the elevator as it goes down, and then like they swing out and start just shooting everything.
Yeah, I don't think it's that kind of a lift. I think it's just like
It's a
like
platform.
a series of
Remember
pulleys
when
Platform
go
with
down.
pulleys.
It
So
hits the bottom of
we're
the
either on top of it or falling.
When Stool
Yeah.
is asked, Stool will say that swimming is fun.
Let's go down the
No,
waterfall.
Stool-
I mean, Stool has an opinion.
Stool, do you know where your parents are?
Ooh.
Yep,
Can you
Where?
take us to
From
your
here.
parents?
yep.
What's the
I think.
What's the quickest way, son?
Should we go into the waterfall?
He did say it would be fun to go down the waterfall.
I'm looking for
What can we use to survive our fall down the waterfall? It's not like
Water.
it's not like
So when you ask
water
Stool
is
where
like
he's from,
concrete if you hit it hard enough.
Stool says, "I'm from
From Ohio.
Neverlight Grove. I don't know how to get there though."
Oh, you don't know how to get there. Okay. Well,
And he
that's-
knows where they are. So actually, I would like to ask.
Do you
Stool,
think you could
point
figure?
in the direction of your parents?
He points at Katana.
Did you
Oh,
imprint?
give
on-
him a little hug.
Question: do Mike and Ed's imprint on the first person they see that actually gives them eternal instinct?
Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you still. You're so cute. Okay.
Like scratching little spores out of his steel cap.
So
God, look at chat. Oh my gosh.
remember, Stool was informed that the word parent means people who love you very much.
Someone who loves you very much, and he's not wrong. But okay, well, then can I be a little bit more specific? Like where?
If you
You
want
said
her
you
to be your mom, you need to
Says
grow
you
up your
dream.
Where is your
about-
spawning bed?
Oh, your spawning bed. That's a good.
What's a spawning bed?
I like that.
Where you were born? Where you
Where you spored.
where you sprouted?
Oh,
There,
I
that
sprouted in Neverlight. It's. Uh-oh.
You're lost, aren't you? That's cool.
Mm.
It happens.
I don't know where it is.
Do you know if it would be down or up?
Down. On the floor.
Down.
On the floor.
It's always down.
Oh, okay.
How
Down.
far down have you
What,
been?
what do you
anyway?
mean on the floor? Because we're on a floor right now.
No, we're on the ceiling.
Yeah, we are on the ceiling. It's
Oh.
a stalactite. It's
Tec-
hanging off.
Technically
of a-
speaking, you guys are
but-
currently on the wall of the Underdark.
Yeah.
But at this
Yeah.
point, the NPCs collectively do know some various places, and they will contribute to the conversation.
Yeah, we're trying to
yeah,
figure
I
out how
would
the hell
love
to
to
get
hear
around.
more information
Um,
from MTs.
Sereth knows his way to the Drow Empire, and nobody wants to go there, not even Sereth, so he will inform you that the only place he knows how to get to is somewhere you don't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Does that include the lift area?
Bupedo says that...
Yeah.
Yeah, just ignore my question. That's fine.
I'm not done talking
Because your
yet.
question has been answered.
Stuck up.
No.
Bupedo
Drow.
knows how to get to Gracklestug, which he will describe as he'll use the slang term since he knows you're not really familiar with them, the Dark Dwarven Forge City.
Oh,
That's really
There
weird
is-
since
there
he's
is
not a dwarf.
that is across the dark that is across the Dark Lake. At which point
The water again.
the Dark Lake, at which point Sushar the Awakened will point out that his village is on the Dark Lake, and his village could help you cross it.
Okay, I actually
There is
am
also
intrigued by Shushar the Awakened because he's the not crazy Kuatoa.
Yeah.
there is
isn't that
also-
Sloobladop?
Slubludop is on the Dark Lake. There is also Blingenstone.
There was this raptured look on Pluto's face for a second.
Blingenstone.
I was reading. I was looking for like
Yeah.
Slubludop.
Quick question
What's up?
for good old awakened Shushar.
Yep.
Are the rest of your people
As enlightened?
as kind.
I wasn't gonna say enlightened. I wasn't gonna say kind.
Yeah, they're not kind. They're still Koto.
Do they have the same or similar attitudes as you?
He says, I can speak their language. I'm sorry, he says, speak their language, I can.
The answer to that is, no, not really. That's why I'm a slave, you dumb fuck.
There is also the two twins will actually point out that they know that like they could probably navigate their way to Blingenstone, which they will point out is it's a Snurfnebulin settlement.
Okay, I would like to point out, like, confidentially between the three of us, I don't trust anything from those fucking twins because they're fucking out of their minds.
So basically, right at
So
this
I'm gonna
point,
use.
Are you
I'll use
really
message
calling someone
and-
else crazy? Really?
That's not fair. Shut up.
Okay.
All right, but that
Everything
was
I
out
do
of
has a
character.
reason.
Okay, so you said that was out of character. You didn't actually say that to, or did you say that amongst us?
he
Because I
had
was
the moose horns.
like, you're out
He
of
had
your
the moose horns.
Amongst
That was
us,
out of character.
I did out of character. I said it like that. In character, I would say, let's keep it under advisement.
Okay. I will use a message because apparently only I and the recipient can hear it.
Yep.
To send a katana. Any preferences?
Wait, message what now?
You can't hear anything right now. This
No,
conversation is
you
not
can
something your
probably
character.
recognize the spell though, because it's a cantrip.
I just hit myself in the head
It's a message, and you didn't hear anything.
with my wand.
I would imagine the Snurvneblin city might be a bit more kind to us as opposed to the Duragar?
Yeah, Duragar.
The Dark Drawer, yeah.
I'm
However,
pretty sure all of them are evil.
It is
And
worth noting that the information you have available for each of these locations, so you can make an informed decision. Okay.
I was gonna say, don't the Drow take them as slaves too?
I was about
They
to
don't-
say, what about Darendil? What
Here down the
They
list.
took
Okay.
orcs as slaves.
In order to get the Gracklestug, okay, which is the Dark Dwarf city, okay, the advantages of such are one, almost anybody who is anybody goes through that city at some point, and that includes all of the surface-dwelling caravans and all that. They might have access to the surface. Two,
Okay, that's tempting.
Dwarves trade with the surface.
they trade with the surface, but they also really don't do well with outsiders, right? And they are known
We're
to
not outsiders,
occasionally
we're
get
from this
along with the
plane.
drow. All right. That will, however, require
Damn
you
it,
to get
Jen.
across the water of the Dark Lake, which means dealing with Slubludop. All right. Blingenstone, the twins will tell you, is not open to outsiders, even less so than the other places.
Okay, then yeah, we might want to go
Yeah.
to Dwarven Trade City. And it sounds like we need to go to Slubludop to get across the Dark Lake.
Right,
however,
see, so we might
Stool
have to do
comes
that
from
anyways.
Neverlight.
And besides, if we get to Slubludop,
Wait,
then
back
we
up. Who
can-
comes from Neverlife?
Stool,
Stool.
but he doesn't know how to get there.
Right. What does the other guy say? Like Darendil, he's from the friggin' surface, or Ront even.
They don't like their votes are they feel like whatever gets you guys the highest chances of getting the fuck to the surface. Who gives a
Dwarven
shit
City.
if they're evil?
Duragar City.
You guys want to go to the
Yeah,
Duragar City?
Duergar. Wait a minute, didn't I come from Duergar?
No, you came
Oh,
from
no, that's right.
No, Gauntled
Right,
Grim.
Gauntled
which is on the
Grim, yeah,
surface.
that's right.
Duragar is actually a race.
Yeah.
not
Have
a
I heard?
city.
I know. Have
It's
I
a
heard?
race, not a place.
Okay,
Have I
so
heard?
there's that, and I
Have I heard of
had the
Duergar?
party decided to go for a swim instead of fighting their way to the lift.
I think we're going for a swim.
All right,
Is
so
there like a card
here's
trick
what
in the
we're
camera
going to
place
do.
to attract a notice?
I'm gonna die.
I want everybody to get our tokens all the way back to the armory
Oh,
that we
shit,
were
where
at.
are our tokens?
I moved you back down to the cliffside. I am going to I'm going to give the players here an option, and it either works, but it needs to be unanimous if it's going to go one way. We can either end real soon here or go for another hour. Your choice.
I can go for another hour. I would love to go for another hour.
I kind of have to go.
That's fine. That's why I asked.
Person.
There's always that one guy, right? But that's okay.
I've kind of been hosting a party for the last 4 hours.
Okay, so let's get our tokens.
That explains why you're in the basement.
But no, then yeah, we can let's
We're gonna end
hop
soon.
down the waterfall.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna end soon here. We're gonna hop down the waterfall. I'm moving. I'm helping
we're
move the
shooting
tokens
for the lake so that we can get to the.
Stop talking over Squeegee.
Yeah, we can't hear him most of the time anyway.
God, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was. I thought I was just reaffirming what he was saying.
Okay, so you were reaffirming what I was saying as I was saying it.
See, it's just because me and Squeegee exist on the same brainwave.
Don't insult him
let's
like
get
that.
all of these. Whoa, that's
No,
not
no, I'm joking.
I exist on one of. I exist on one of his subsidiary brainwaves.
Subsidiary. All right.
No, it's
so,
like when you finish each other's sentences.
Right, we've been married for over 12 years. I mean, I think I'm allowed.
Wait, what?
How's it going?
He's like, what? Yeah,
What?
Dan can't have it. That's why.
That's been illegal for some of those 12 years. I'll have you know.
Yeah, but not anymore, bitch.
I know, right?
Yee. All right. So where are we?
So I've moved you guys back up to.
Okay, there we are.
To here. Okay, so here's the deal. You guys are approaching the waterfall. Okay. You're just looking over the edge, right? It actually looks like you'll be able to safely jump down this waterfall, right? And so as you're turning and looking through the doorway here, it's right here, right? As you're turning and looking through that doorway to inform the others, there is another loud screeching abyssal crash, and one of the Vroks will land
Run.
right
Oh,
here.
run! Jump down that fucking waterfall
No,
so fast!
It landed between us and the waterfall.
It
Oh,
landed between you and the waterfall, but it's really fucking wounded. It's been fighting with its allies, with its brethren. It is bleeding. There is acidic blood spilling over its flesh, and it is screeching and howling in pain. It's limping. It's not fully functional, and it's looked at you, and it feels like taking its anger out on you guys. And before we can find out if you guys die, decide to fight back or run, Matt packs with the demon. I mean, that's gonna be our show for this week. All right, it's been an absolute pleasure having you guys here. Tune in next week, next Saturday at 4 p.m. EST to find out what happens next. And don't miss this coming Wednesday. We're running some Call of Cthulhu on this channel at 9 a.m. EST this Wednesday. All right, I've also got my 300th stream coming right up after next Friday. It's my 300th stream. We're gonna be doing a 12-hour stream. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you there. Pluto Fairy, this is your chance to do your shout out.
Shut up!
What's up, everybody? I'm Pluto Fairy. I play Katana, who is awesome. And I also stream over on Twitch/Pluto Fairy. I do Final Fantasy XIV. If you are a newbie in that game looking to get into MMOs, have any questions at all, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My schedule is going to be a lot more concrete now the holidays are over, and I stream from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're even if it's not Final Fantasy, even if you're just picking up MMOs and just want to talk, I'm hanging out in the mornings.
All right, Matt, take it away. You're the shout out.
I am found on MRMDubois, Twitter.com, or it was a Twitter thing.
You're awful at this. Carpe Diem, your turn.
You can find me at the Carpe Diem. Strange, I know. On Twitter and on EvilSqueegee's channel pretty frequently. And there's a possibility that I might be running a one-shot on Friday.
All right,
that happening?
not this Friday. Next Friday.
Oh.
Or a different day this week. I've got a one-shot set up on Thursday. I'd like to run your one-shot on a different day of the week. Until then, guys, it has been a blast having you here. Thank you for the follows. Absolutely so fucking hyped up to have you here. I'm going to cut us to the credits and the outro, and we will see you next week, baby. Scrub-a-dub.